Hello everyone and welcome back to Polly's Pretties. Today I'm here because I want to share Happy Mail that I got. One piece I was super excited to get because I haven't heard from this person for a while and I was starting to get really worried. And the other piece, I had a hint it was coming, but I didn't know what it was. So, and I'm so excited, oh my gosh. So we've got to get into this and I got to show you. I'm going to try to do this without showing addresses. So let's see if I can get it done. Okay, so this card comes from my sweet, 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 wonderful friend, Miss Gayle Mora, and I do not know how she made the front of this, but oh my god, it is amazing. Of course, what am I talking about? Everything she makes is. So here's my beautiful, look at this. Look how beautiful! Oh, I'm not even kidding you, I love this. Gayle can read me up and down. And on the inside, I can show you this, it's nothing too personal. It says Happy Halloween, it says Hope you have a spooky one, Gayle. And look at that. This is the time she takes to put everything together perfectly. And I'll show you the back of the envelope. Yeah, I can show you that. Here's the back of the envelope even. So like the envelope even matches totally. So like, yeah. Thank you, Gayle. I was wondering if you were all right. I really was. So this is getting put up because I have a shelf back there called the Gayle Moore shelf. And that's where stuff like this goes. So that is where it's going. Now, we'll get to this other piece of Happy Mail, and it is very Happy Mail. Although I have a really quick question about it, too. So this is from my friend Joanie at Knotsewfast Joanie, and I'm sure a lot of you know her. She's got a great channel, great personality, great person. And her Wii does really cool, what do they call them? It's Tuesdays. Booze Day Tuesday. That's it. I had to think. But, I mean, like, she made me a card, and I'm not going to read that because it's liable to make me cry. So we're not going to read that. But it's very sweet. And then inside she put something in. And this, when I read it, I had to take a minute to catch my breath. It says, I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. And I am going to put this into a scrapbook. I love that. And I can show you that card. What was I doing? That's how the front looks, and then the back is beautiful. I mean, I hate to put the back on there too, but that's what the back looks like. And then she knows that I am slowly collecting stuff up for. What are you doing, Munchkin? Sorry, my puppy's in here. For a bunch of different journals. Get back on my train of thought here. So this one, I think she meant to go with my Japanese one, and I love the cards. I love the book pages. You can tell are older; they're not like new, modern. And I love how she packaged it for me. But I want to show you the cards. Look at that card right there. Is that not everything? And I'm almost afraid to open this because I don't want the pages to get yucky. You know what I mean? I don't want them to get ugly. I guess that's the word. I'm going to try this, and then we're going to see if it'll close back up. Because I really don't want to get the stuff dusty, yucky, anything like that. But I really want to see these cards. I'm like really vibing this card here, so. Ooh, okay. Oh, those are so pretty. They're even prettier. They're playing cards, but they're even prettier out of the package. Look at this. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Ah, yes. I just love that. And like I said, these book pages look fairly old. They're not like real crisp and new as like a lot of the stuff would be. So I'm definitely going to put those back into plastic. And we're going to try our best to keep those extremely nice until I get all my stuff gathered for that journal. I've got some fabric my husband got me, and I've got a charm I want to use on it. And I've got little bits and pieces, but I don't have enough to do a journal yet. I'm still collecting up. Every time I go out, I look. And then this makes me smile because the minute I saw this, I was like, oh boy. Okay, so I'm also collecting up for a Winnie the Pooh journal, and she sent me scads of Winnie the Pooh books. And I mean, oh my heaven. And so in here though is, I gotta show you this because I can't do thread crochet for doodle. There's a thread bat, and you know I'm gonna use him, okay? Because I love that. That's just, yeah. And then we also have a beautiful spider web. Look at that. Look, that's so dainty. Oh my goodness. If I tried to crochet that, I'd have it in knots. And that's not even a joke. Oh, she sent me, oh, she knows I love those. It's little pieces of fabric and like buttons and what do they call those? A bulb pin, I think is what they're called. And I love these things because you can put those in your journals and they just add so much. They do. Uh, the green one says, "Be you, the world will adjust." Some days I need a reminder. I'm going to sit that right there. And then the rest, I want to show you guys. This is so cool. Look! Boo! Winnie the Pooh! And Tigger. And Tigger's my favorite, so. But these are pages like that, the full-size pages. And these are so stinking cute. Like, yes. I was just looking at Winnie the Pooh, some more Winnie the Pooh dies, like metal cutting dies, the other day. Because I know I've only got 4, and the same 4 would get kind of redundant, I think, if you used it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So I was looking. I don't think I jumped on any of them yet. I'm kind of being careful because we're also trying to buy for ho time right now. So you know, gotta be careful with those dollars. So that's the Winnie the Pooh. And then, okay, here's where we start getting into where she started making me laugh and things. She bought a whole pack of napkins, right? And she took 2 napkins out, but then sent the whole rest of the pack to me. And it says, "When I saw these, what would Dolly do napkins? I thought you needed them." Now, they say, let me see if I can, I'm just going to see if I can get one out. Probably not. My hands are no good at this. But here is exactly how they look. Now that is just too much. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's just so, yes. You know what I mean? And oh, hello, stalker.
Mm-hmm.
So
behind you with the hood on.
so those were the first thing that made me kind of giggle. They did. They made me giggle because I was like, oh boy. I'm like, she's really been paying a lot of attention. And like I said, every time I go out, I'm looking to see if they have anything that works with any of the things that I've got planned for journals. Whether it's stickers, napkins, tissue paper, you name it, okay? And I'm all about it. So there's those. And then this one, girlfriend, I'm going to shoot you for. Okay, so like I said, she knows I'm making a Dolly Parton journal that I want to, that I've got, you know, stuff stored away and I'm trying to get more so I have enough. Well, somebody evidently went to Ollie's. And you guys, I know $2.99 may not seem like much, but it is when it's something that means something to you. I want you to see this. This is what she sent me. Now, I have always had a mad love for Dolly Parton. Always, always, always. Even when I was a little girl, Dolly means a lot to me. Okay, I gotta be careful here because I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna get weepy. Oh, jeez. So, to have this book, and I mean, I just barely grazed a few pages in here. Okay, and this book is it's Dolly. It is Dolly. I mean, seriously. I mean, like Dazzle, like Dolly, and like Dolly always has had a sparkle, even when she wasn't wearing something sparkly. Which when is that? But like I was just like glancing through here. A rhinestone shines as good as a diamond. And what has Dolly done? Launched ventures like her Netflix shows and perfumes, runs the business of her music in Dollywood, her amusement park, works on other writing projects such as her novel with James Patterson, Run, Rose, Run, and leads philanthropic initiatives like her Imagination Library and more. And I mean, this is all stuff you find in this book. And look how thick it is. Okay. And for me, this is like, and there's even a place here where it says brainstorm your dreams, write your goals. And it's just such a, it's a dive into it, I guess is what I'll call it. And I like this one here. It says, I have looked up at a glass ceiling and thrown one of my 5-inch heels and smashed right through it. And I so could see Dolly doing that. I mean, like, yeah. If it doesn't fit, yeah. Um, and this just means a ton. It means a ton. And I thank you so very much, Joanie. But girlfriend, you don't have to do this. You do not have to do this. Um, but I thank you. I thank you from the very bottom of my big old black heart. uh, like I said, I'm all for the dark colors and everything, and I go for the more darker side of life. But when it comes to Dolly, I really love Dolly. Like, she's just one of those people that has always made an impact. And then I had a question, Joanie, and I'm not sure if you wanted me to cook these or use these to craft with. And I gotta laugh because of what they are. These are noodles, guys, but they're in the shapes of jack-o'-lanterns, spiders, bats. I think that guy's a bat. Let me double check on this side. Yeah, there's a bat. Okay. And they're really cute. I've never seen anything like this. So, but I thought that was really cool. And that was my happy mail, my beautiful happy mail. And I don't know whether I'll put it away or not because I might sit here and look at it. That Dolly book has me just like I've only, like I said, barely touched the inside of that book. Okay. And oh my goodness, I just want to dive in and read it front to back. I just really do. Um, I don't know. Like I said, Dolly's always been one of those people that I don't know. I just always loved Dolly's look. She was always larger than life. She's always got a smile. I don't know. I think I'd like to meet her, but I'm also terrified because they say never meet the ones you like. I guess, kind of idolize. Um, because what you think may not be what you get. And I think with Dolly it would be, but I'm still scared because I'm like, no, I don't want anything to hamper what I think of her because I think that she's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Um, I mean, when I was a little kid, my two women that I wanted to be outside of my mother, um, was Dolly Parton and Wonder Woman, played by Linda Carter. And I just thought those two people, well, one character, one person, um, I thought they were fabulous. And that's where I gyrated to as a kid. Those were the people I looked up to. Wonder Woman and Dolly Parton. I mean, come on now. But so that's where I'm at. I mean, like, oh no, I've got a big love for Dolly, a big love for her, and I think she's amazing, and I know that she currently is having some health issues, and I've, oh yeah, I can't, like, I don't want to see her, you know, I'm just gonna say I want her to get 100% better. I want her to get 100% better. Uh, call in every favor, you know. I just don't think the world's ready to be without her. So I just I can't imagine a place where there's no Dolly Parton. I just can't imagine that. So, but that being said, that was my, like I said, my beautiful happy melon, and all of it just about sent me to crying because stuff like this touches me. Um, And I think I am going to get off here. I've got some cards to make for Miss Tony. And boy, I went and watched one of Tony's videos, and I didn't know that stuff was out there, and now I do. And oh, yeah. I'm telling you, that Tony's an influencer. You gotta watch her. You gotta watch her. No, I think Tony's fabulous. I do. I think she's great. And I'm so thankful that I've met her. But she has some wild good ideas, guys. Wild good ideas. You just need to pay attention. That's all. So Tony, thank you. Um, but I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna I don't know do something, even if it's wrong. Uh, I now have some ornaments to finish, which I gotta get my butt on that. I kind of procrastinated yesterday and didn't work on them. Shame on me. Um, but I gotta get those done, and I've been trying to get the jewelry from the church organized and done up and made. And boy, I did 2 huge old sets last night, and when I was done, my hands were hurting. So, because I was actually working with, geez, come on, Polly. Uh, Wire. There we go. Wow. Why was that so hard? Um, but yeah, I've been working with wire lately instead of just um be just beading things on the elastic string and stuff and colored string, and I actually pulled out the wire and was making stuff on wire. And I gotta say one thing. I've been watching a lot of folks, crafty folks, jewelry making folks that do what's it called, UV resin. And oh man, that I think is gonna get me in trouble, the resin one, because the more I watch it, the more I think I want to try it. So, oh heaven help us, another thing to shove in this craft room somewhere. I think my husband's gonna Shanghai me. So I've got that. Oh, and how do they pronounce that? I'm a gourmet. I'm butchering the name, so forgive me. It's the little crochet kits where you crochet like little Harry Potter people, or like Nightmare Before Christmas people, or there's little animals like dragons and frogs and bears and everything. And I know how to crochet. Okay, I've known how to crochet since I was little. That's one of the first things I learned. But I never really tried the. I'm just call it amagami or something like that because I can't say that word. Anyway, I've got some kits. I've been lucky enough that my friend Dawn sent me some beautiful kits. I want to get those made. I've got a couple kits the hubby bought me as a gift, just to kind of surprise me. One is a Harry Potter one, and one is Nightmare Before Christmas because I absolutely love Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus. Those are my two. Those are my 2. Hmm. Um, and like I said, I love the Linda Carter Wonder Woman. Anything with Linda Carter Wonder Woman, that and Dolly, yes. Um, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get stuff collected up to make some of these journals I've been wanting to make, and I've been trying to get this idea for this one set of jewelry I want to make. It's in my head, and I can see it there, but getting it from there to in my hands and getting it to work right with just the right colors, I don't know. We'll see. I thought I had it all planned out, and then maybe I didn't. So, but we'll see. We'll see what that goes on, and hopefully I can get some stuff in here and start showing it to you. I've still got to play more with the airbrush and see how that goes, so I don't spray it in my eyeball. So yeah, I mean there's projects and things they're mounting up right now because I'm getting them while I see them, and especially during like Prime Day on Amazon and stuff like that, where you can get it for a little bit lower price. So we've been trying to watch for the sales and things like that, and I'll tell you, ay ay ay. I'm gonna have 99 projects and no way to finish them if I don't watch it. But I just plan next year. I've already got my year planned. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I want to completely work all the way from January all the way through to December on all kinds of projects that I've been wanting to do and have not got done. I got to get my daughter's African out. I want to get that done. I've got my knitting book finally here, so now I can try to work on learning to knit again. And I've got beautiful needles that my neighbor upstairs, Stacy, got me. And I'm just like blown away because there's so many things I want to do, so many projects. So yeah, I got to get my headspace going, and I think I'm gonna have to make me like a like a planner, I guess is what I'm thinking of, and I'm gonna have to list out the projects I want to try to do per month and get them done. Because I've got beading projects, I've got crochet projects. I want to do at least a couple things with the knitting. I want to do some sewing. Yeah. I mean, my fingers will probably be purple if I can get everything done. But that'll be alright. It'll be worth it. So, anywho, I'm going to get off here for now, put some stuff away, I think. Try to finish up some of the stuff I need to get done. Do my promised projects for Miss Tony, because I'm not going to let them down. I was late to start, but I'm not going to let them down. I'm here till the end. And then I think I'm going to try to do a few more projects from the church jewelry to combine them and work them up, because some of them little necklaces are only yay big, and that ain't gonna fit this girl, okay? That ain't gonna fit nobody in this house. So, I got them all took apart for the most part, and I got one big project I'm kind of planning, because it's going to be a whole lot of a whole lot, and I'm hoping it'll turn out alright. So, when I get it done, I'll have to show you, if I ever get it done, because it's going to be a lot. And I haven't decided how I'm doing it yet. So, but thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for watching my pretty happy mail. Thank you, Joanie. Thank you, Miss Gayle. You guys are very sweet, and I appreciate it so very much. And Joanie, I'm gonna put my foot up your hind end, girl. You don't need to be going and buying me stuff. You buy you and your boo stuff. I love you. I do. Thank you for being such a good friend. And to everybody else out there, I hope you've had a brilliant day wherever you're at. Today was really cold here. Really cold. It was yucky cold. I actually, guys, no lie. Okay, I want to show you how long the sleeve is. What are you eating and shoving at me? What is that?
It's a pupper.
Oh no!
It's a jalapeno pupper. He'll die.
This is the sleeve of my shirt I'm wearing. Okay, so it comes down pretty far, and then I've got big flannel pants on, and then I've got my cabin socks on. Okay, so I am literally covered almost from head to toe.
You want the fan on back here?
No. And it's been that cold all day. Okay, like I think our low this morning was 36? 33. Okay, the low this morning was 33. So barely above freezing. And even our high today wasn't that high. I mean, there was sunshine out there, but it didn't make it any warmer. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready for summer again, thank you. I don't really like cold weather. So, yeah. I'm bundled up and look like an Eskimo all day. So, if you see somebody in a cover and all you see is this much, it's me. It's me. Because I freeze. So, but anyway, I thank you all for being here again. Like I said, I hope your weather is beautiful. And if you like the cold weather, then hey, more power to you. I'm just not a fan of cold weather. Once it starts getting cold, I'm an inside person. But you know, hey, it is the way it is. At least we had sunshine. And please, guys, hug somebody. And be kind. Give somebody a compliment. I know sometimes that can be hard. But give somebody a compliment. I don't care how small a compliment. I don't care if you tell me you like their shoes. You know, I don't care if you tell me like like maybe they're wearing a nice hair Brett. Tell me like their Brett. You know, something. Because maybe you're kind compliment is the best thing somebody said to them all day. And we need that as people. We do. And then above all else, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy to the best of your ability. I know that there are days that can be hard as well. So, and again, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to talk to you guys again shortly. Bye bye.